And I think we're live. Are we live? Hi everyone. Jarrell here. Is this stream live? Are we rolling? Are we on the air? Can everyone hear me all right? I'm not sure if I should put my playlist on or... Yeah, I'll just put the playlist on so we're not sitting in abject silence here. Alright, where's my favorite media player? Hey Spiral Light. Barry, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Let me just load my playlist here. Let's see, load list. Okay. I wonder if the music's on. Alright, we're live. And we're live, yes? Check OBS, my levels here. Let me know if the levels on the music are too high. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Nikatha, how's it going? Patch 1.1 finally launched. Thanks, everyone. I just want to thank everyone before we get started. I just want to thank everyone for their support and their patience, and for everyone that's new to the Silver Falls series and you've just jumped into the games. Welcome to Silver Falls. Thank you for playing the games and for supporting the games. I'm Jarrell. I'm the developer of Silver Falls. I'm a solo developer. I do all the games myself. You know, the music, the programming, the game design, graphics. That's me. So I hope you're enjoying Silver Falls so far. So I apologize that the patch took so long. Unfortunately, sometimes these processes just take a while to get through, and Nintendo wanted to be thorough. So some people have said that it's rare, but sometimes they can get a random crash between levels. Unfortunately, that's a Unity thing now. So that's unfortunately there isn't really that much I can do about that to alleviate that issue. Unity gave huge nightmares as I was getting this patch to Nintendo. So yeah, we worked to get it as stable as we possibly could. I don't remember who I was I playing Starlin first? I think I played Starlin first last time. I'll play Starlin again this time. And we're going to go to 233. Juan, how's it going? Hi, Silver Falls White inside its Umbra. It will still be available at Wii U at South America, and when? Okay, so that, yeah, South America, we still will be distributing that there. We don't have a release date yet. The game's 100% done. Nintendo's been, Nintendo's been working through that just to make sure everything is just right. You know, they want everything to be absolutely perfect. And so I'm just working on fine-tuning literally one thing, and then I'm sending that back to them, and then hopefully we can get White Inside Its Umbra launched as soon as possible. So I'll make an update video later on, soon, probably tomorrow or the day after, and I'll give a more detailed report on that. So this, okay, this guy's just here to ruin my day. So, eShop channel, how's it going? So it's you know, I'll be honest with you guys, it's been very tough and stressful the past 2 months, and I'm under a lot of pressure working with Nintendo, and I've just wanted to keep my head down, keep working the best I can. Oh no! Ooh, that was close. Ah, okay, that guy's ruining my day here. So I thought, look, it would just be nice for us all to just hang out. We can just chat and we can play the game. Yeah. So, and it has been very stressful announcing that not all the games will launch in Europe. You know, and I am very sorry about that. I know many people are going to be disappointed about that. I've done absolutely everything I can, but at the end of the day, the difficulty that we're facing is that Unity slows down the process of development immensely. Oh no, please! Great. And it causes so many issues that it extends the period of development, or the development time, it introduces so many issues that I can't foresee. And unfortunately, we're on borrowed time now, trying to get these games onto 3DS and Wii U. And Nintendo's held the door open for as long as they possibly could for us. And I'm grateful to that. They've been incredible. Oh, Wii Shop Channel, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you could communicate to them. I tried very hard. I worked with Nintendo. We got through discussions with Nintendo about launching the games in Japan. Gomen nasai. Uh, Unfortunately, I don't have a physical office in Japan, which means that I can't launch the 3DS and Wii U games there. I was going to distribute the games free there. What I wanted to do, because in order to put a game onto the 3DS and Wii U in Japan, you need a physical office address in Japan, and you need a Japanese bank account. Uh, and I thought, look, I don't. The money's not the important thing here. I was going to distribute all of the 3DS, all the Silver Falls games in Japan because I can't get a Japanese bank account. I was going to distribute them free just so Japan could have the games. But unfortunately, we hit the snag where they said you have to have a physical address in Japan in order to get the games out, and that's where our unfortunately our discussions stopped. Is that I couldn't get any farther. I really wish I could get my games to Japan. I don't know if in future updates for these games, maybe they'll let me add Japanese subtitles, and I don't know if people can get the games somehow, and maybe get like a North American console, and then switch the language over. I don't know if that's possible or not. I would if I was allowed to do that, I absolutely would. Hey, Stephen Deck, how's it going? So I'm really hoping we can all just hang out, just have fun and chat and finally catch up. Yeah, no. Ah! Ooh, that was close. I was reading the stream. I almost got forgot to activate my virtual pet. Ooh, that was close. I'm not gonna make it, guys. I've got 2 jelly beans here. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, you know what? Okay, okay, guys, I'm gonna do this right here. Watch this. Ready? I'm gonna go balloon. Yeah. Come on. Ow. No, no. Yes, the balloon helped. The balloon helped. Okay, I've got 1 jelly bean here. I added D-pad support as well in this update, so you don't have to use the circle pad if you don't want to. You can now just use the D-pad if you want for controlling your character. The circle pad is still very useful if you're playing Atticus and you want to aim the slingshot. Then I would recommend just using the circle pad for I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Oh, I don't believe I made it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yes. Okay, is there a checkpoint? Did I? Okay, this is where it's tough. I'm only half paying attention to the game now. I'm trying to read the stream. Okay. Okay. No, no. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Okay. When are you adding Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong? I don't. When Nintendo contacts me and says, "Oh no, no," my balloon put me right in there, didn't it? Okay. Ah. Okay. Juan. There is any chance a game like Silver Falls 3 Down Stars could be ported to Wii U? Survival horror games. Would love to play it on my TV screen and gamepad. I would personally love that. I am working on a 3 Down Stars remaster. It's like it's in between a remake and a remaster because I have to do well, I'm redoing all of the graphics and environments, so it's it's a substantial remaster. I don't want to get killed here. I'm gonna just go go go. I'm doing it. Yes. Okay. I wouldn't be able to put it on the Wii U, unfortunately, because Nintendo is no longer accepting new games for the Wii U. I don't know how I'm gonna. I'm a bit worried about this guy here. I don't want to get killed by him. I'm just gonna get rid of him. So unfortunately, I won't be able to put it on the Wii U. But you know, like you, I love playing games on Wii U. I love survival horror games, especially on if you can use that extra screen for inventory. That's really fantastic. How do I know? Oh no, the same guy. I'm stuck on the same part right now, Jarrell. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to hang out on the stream. That's my primary goal here. Okay, virtual pet. Yeah, you got to activate the virtual pet, or the guy up top will. Oh no, my balloon! I needed that. I needed it. No, I lost my balloon. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this the real way now because I ran out of balloons. So, what's changed in the patch is you'll find that ow, item costs are now lower, so you can purchase more items um, more easily. Why did I jump? Why did I jump? And when you collect the box tops, when you get those special weapons that are a bit better, you'll get more of those. So the items cost less and you get more. So there we go. Yeah, in terms of bottle caps, they cost less bottle caps. Okay, I actually have to pay attention. Why did I jump? I didn't wait. I didn't wait. Okay. Yeah, oh, that was nice. Okay, so yeah, you can bounce on that guy. That guy will actually help you a little. Here we go, here we go. Woo! Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm actually gonna wait this time. Okay, I gotta wait for the thing to come back. Oop. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going for it, I'm going for it! No! No! No, no, no! No! Okay. Oh, no. See, now I just jumped to my death. Alright, okay. Oops, I just jumped. I'm trying to read the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm streaming right now? I'm streaming. Ah. Okay. So, if anyone also finds any cool, I'm streaming right now. I'm live streaming right now. Thanks. Sorry, we've got people here. Yeah, if anyone finds any cool, easy ways around this part as well, you know the games are meant to where you can create creative paths and solutions to get through. Yeah, if you find any cool ways around it, let me know. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm just streaming in my house. I didn't feel like sitting in my office today. I just thought it'd be more fun and relaxed just to hang out on the couch and eat some Cheetos and play the game. Okay, okay, I'm gonna make it. Yes. No, no, no. Ooh. No, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. It's right there. It's right there. Oh! That was so clutch. I'm genuinely excited about that. Very clutch. Okay. Okay, this is jumping. Okay. Smack that guy. There we go. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Baron Hausenpfeffer. That was whew, that was a celebration. Any chance you offering exclusive code link or bonuses again? I didn't hear about your stuff until after the first offering. Sure, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Nikatha. I'll run some promos again so that people that missed out early on the promo codes where you can get special stuff, I'll do that. I'll run those again, and then you can get a chance to get those exclusive items. To deal with the Europe and Japan issue, you can upload them as CIA packages for people to run on emulators, ideally on jailbroken 3DS hardware. So, me personally, I don't have a problem with that, um, but I don't understand the how that correlates to our agreement with Nintendo because I'm a registered developer with Nintendo. So I don't know if that violates any part of our agreement. Um, I don't recall seeing anything about distributing your games or my games for free outside of the eShop, but I don't want to risk it. Um, so unfortunately I don't think that's a good idea for me to do. And I know that people are like sort of well, early. You can see it like launch day. People will pirate and upload the games anyway. So I don't. It's not something that I even need to do myself because people are already doing it anyway. People are are pirating and uploading the games. So I don't mind if people have to download my games off the ROM websites because oh, I put that there as a troll. I did that to troll people. So I don't personally mind if people aren't able to buy my games if they have to get them from a website to play them. Look, I just want you to enjoy the games. I keep turning the 3D on and it causes my frame rate drops because I'm on streaming. Yeah, look, I just want you guys to enjoy the games, enjoy the stories and the characters any way that you can. Obviously, I really appreciate when people do buy the games, because if people don't buy the games, I won't be able to keep making games. But I do understand that the eShop is closing, and now at this point I won't be able to distribute all of the games in Europe, and in Japan, I can't even bring the games to Japan, even though I really want to. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. No, no, no. No, no. Okay. I think I'm... Am I waiting for something? Okay, I'm actually... Okay, I'm actually... I think I have to wait. Here we go, here we go. No. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna make it. Butterfingers. Yeah. How about a physical... limited physical edition, including all Silver Falls games? That would be possible in the future. So, Juan, that's such a... It's a great idea. I would love to do that. But there's an issue with Unity that it can't... Actually, I can't even discuss this stuff. So it's not even physically possible for me to put Wii U games on discs. So I can't discuss the details of it. So even if I wanted to, I actually couldn't. It's a real bummer. But that is something that I would like to do. Okay, the frame rate's going to drop. I actually really want the stereoscopic on this part. No. Okay. Okay, there we go. See, I have to bounce on this guy's head, right? I have to bounce on him. Make sure you go all the way to the right is the thing. Otherwise, you're going to hit the spikes up the top. Ugh. No, no. Okay. So you want to climb this guy as high as possible. Actually real... Oh, ooh. I'm really worried right now. So what I'm... Okay. Oh, I don't know if I should use my helicopter right now. I'm pretty worried there might be a surprise enemy. I'm going to use a helicopter. I'm going to stay as high as possible. Oh, virtual pet. No! Ah, okay. So, because I'm using this streaming software, it puts extra RAM pressure on the console. So the console crashed. There's no reason why it would crash normally in a normal game, but again, I'm using SnickerStream. If anyone has used that, it puts substantial pressure on the console, so it just crashed. Let me get this booted back up. Let me see if I can get it booting. Oh, the helicopter hits enemies. It flies around you. It'll damage the enemies for you. Got it. I think I exit SnickerStream, and we'll boot it back up. That's a bummer. You know what I was thinking of doing was building a rig and then having a camera just pointed down at the console. I think that would be better. Okay, is this connecting? Let's see. Adventure, etiquettes. Actually, I'm going to restart my 3DS console here because it's being a little funny. See, that's the difficulty with homebrew stuff, is it isn't always 100% reliable, is it? Yeah, Barry, I'm going to copy your setup. I'll copy it and paste it into my own studio. All right. Just give me a second to restart my console here. If you launch limited edition physical games, you can even release all games at any platform, even Wii U. Maybe with limited run games or something like that. I wish I could. I really wish I could. But again, um, it's not physically possible. There's limitations with the way that I'm developing the games and with this like the development environment that I'm using. Unfortunately, it's not physically possible to put games on discs. Let's see. Um, yep, it's the same. Okay, 125. Okay, let's see if we can get this started back up again. I'm gonna try other characters as well. I'm gonna try Atticus now. Okay. All right. Okay, the game is. I'll hit connect. Okay. Let's see, Brennan. That's a cool question. What is your favorite Silver Falls game that you have made, and which Wii U title will release first, North America? So I have a feeling Undertakers for Wii U will likely be the first one to launch on the Wii U. Nintendo's working on those two right now, but it's much easier to test Undertakers. It's a smaller game than White Inside Its Umbra, um, because White Inside Its Umbra is massive. It is a massive game. It's enormous. There's an immense amount of features. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of hours of unique gameplay in that. So it takes a while for Nintendo to work through that. There's all the different control schemes, so it takes a while for them to process White Inside Its Umbra. Um, my favorite Silver Falls game that I've made. Uh, ooh, it might. Ooh, I'm having a hard time picking. It actually might be Ghoul Busters. Ghoul Busters might be my favorite one that I've made, because I grew up like everyone else. I grew up with platformers, and so we all have this sort of thing built inside of us where our brains just respond to a guy jumping sideways through things. So being able to make a game like that, and I don't say that. Like Ghoul Busters is explicitly designed to troll people. But there are parts in it where I thought, ooh, if I put a bounce pad here and then spikes, here and then an enemy here, that'd be very funny. So it kind of felt like I got to lay a bunch of practical jokes on people. Um, I'm not saying that just because Ghoul Busters just launched. Probably a very close second place would probably be White Inside Its Umbra as my favorite game that I've developed, and that because I was able to focus so much on um, lore and story and introducing people to characters at a different point in time. So many people started with Three Down Stars, and so they are familiar with the characters and the story of Three Down Stars. And White Inside Its Umbra takes place 6 months before Three Down Stars, so you get to see some characters uh, 6 months earlier, and you can see what that was like. And it was fun for me because I have, how like you have those crime scene investigations, they have a big board and then they have like a clue here, they've got threads going everywhere. My entire house is like that because I've mapped out the characters in the story of Silver Falls. um, it's just everything. There's so much cool detail that if you say put these two clues together, things make sense, and it's very satisfying when you put those clues together. So for me, it was satisfying and fun to work on White Inside Its Umbra because there's a number of story threads that get expanded on, and also they get paid off um, in White Inside Its Umbra. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See, it's a bit tough because I can't use my slingshot on this. I'm going for it. There we go. Please don't kill me. Okay, see that this is where. Oh no no no! Ow! Ah! Urgh. This is where Atticus's jump height is really useful because he jumps higher. No 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 no! Atticus has a higher jump height than Starlin, so in situations like that, you handle battle very differently as Starlin. Tim, do you have a Patreon? That way people who pirate your games due to region could potentially still pay for them if they wanted to. Yes, Tim, I do actually. Thanks for asking. Um, I'll put the link for that in the description or the comments and whatnot, and I'll put that in there. Thanks for asking. And it does help, especially earlier in the year. We had a really tough time selling games and bringing attention to the games because when you have so many exciting um, games launching from bigger studios, it makes it really difficult to tell people about your games, you know? So I do appreciate you asking for that. Um, oh no, I just want to kill this guy. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't mean that like a bloodthirsty way. I mean, I didn't want him to kill me first. Uh, yeah. So I'll show you. I should have prepared this. So actually, I want to make a video because there are people that have been Patreons for a while, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And what I've done over the past couple of months is I've been using the Patreon funds to not just pay for studio expenses and bills, but for creating custom instruments to use in the Silver Falls soundtrack. So it's important to me with the Silver Falls games is they're all different and interesting, and they have their own identity, character, and sound. And it's very easy when you're writing tons of music for all of your music to start sounding the same. Um, Even if you're sitting there with your MIDI keyboard and you think I'll just change some sounds, I'll use a new pack of instrument sounds or whatever. It's not the same thing. You're making music that's still going to sound the same. And so what I've done is I've been creating custom unique instruments. They're not standard instruments, and I'm using them in the Silver Falls soundtrack. So each game can have its own sound. When you hear music in this game, your brain can't readily say that's just a steel string guitar, that's just a classical guitar. So I'm creating stuff that sounds um, totally different. So what I'll share with you. I'll just pause the soundtrack for now. This is one of the instruments that I've created, uh, and this is thanks to uh, the patrons who are contributing at Patreon. Um, and I'm buying instruments that are quite cheap. You know, this thing's like the bass instrument itself was like $50, right? So this started out as a baritone ukulele. What I've done is I've added more tuning machines onto it, and I've put 8 classical guitar strings on there. Let me just check the tuning on this guy. He might not be tuned up. Needs. So I don't know how well the microphone will pick this up. It's not tuned up, of course, and it'll take a while. But you can see I'm creating unique voices for the soundtracks so that the games have their own distinct identity, and they're more interesting to listen to. And then also as a composer, it pushes me to create music more creatively and to think differently. It's not in tune. I would need to tune that up first. But yeah, and then that's something that that the Patreon funding goes towards, is creating unique instruments. And again, I'm not buying like $1,200 guitars. That instrument, that um, baritone uke, costs like $50, and then the parts for the tuning machines are like $12. Um, and so being crafty and creating unique instruments, that way. The soundtracks will sound like they have their own character and identity. And I can point to those soundtracks and say, look, it's because of our Patreons that we have this unique sound for the soundtrack. That's something that is tangible. And when I make the soundtracks available for people to just download and have, you can buy the soundtracks in the future, or you can just download them for free if you want. Patrons can point to those soundtracks and say, wow, yeah, okay, I contributed. It's because of me. I contributed to Silver Falls. That's a unique sound that exists because people have contributed. Jesse, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks, Stephen. Oh, good to see you, Stephen. You know, people don't have enough respect for history teachers. I'm really into history. You know, lately I've been looking and studying um, Wild West era, the late 1800s, the early 1900s. I've been building instruments, and I'm trying to replicate instruments that existed in the late 1800s, early 1900s, to get uh, a unique sound. You know, that sort of folk sound for the Silver Falls games. I never, Brendan, I never realized someone at Nintendo would have to sit down and play every eShop title. LOL. I'm excited for White Inside Summer based on the depth and the lore. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I worked, I worked very hard on that game, especially the soundtrack. I would love for people to be able to just play the games and enjoy the soundtracks now because um, it's been it's been such a while since since I first submitted the games, and I'm just sort of sitting on all the stuff that I know that I put into these games, and I'm thinking like, I would really like for people to be able to enjoy this now. If you enjoy the stuff with like the mechanic, especially in Three Down Stars, I think you're really going to enjoy White Inside its Umbra. Um, okay, here we go. All right, we got it. We got it. Here we go. Going for it. Ooh, that was close. So this actually, well, this isn't a ukulele anymore. I've actually turned this into an octave mandolin. So it's tuned as a mandolin, and it's one octave down from that. And you'll be hearing this in upcoming Silver Falls soundtracks. There are other instruments as well that it's partly why I really want the current games to launch, is because I've used custom instruments for those soundtracks, and those custom instruments were paid for by the Patreons. Oh yeah, that part you're on right now on stream, diabolical. I think it's a good thing. Someone thanked me for adding um, the the um, D-pad controls because they do really help in this part. You guys saw me barely scrape by this part earlier. I wonder if I can pull the same trick. You, okay, okay, hold on. Okay, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. No, no. Ooh. Ah! See, I should have bought jelly beans. I never buy jelly beans from the item shop. Good to buy those because now I'm on my last health. You're great. You're just delivering pizza. If you say that, I'm gonna want to get pizza for lunch. I'm a pizza guy, you know. Cowabunga. I'll have a meat lovers, I guess. Sorry, I'll have that with the stuffed crust as well. I'm not gonna order pizza and not get a stuffed crust with it. I'm not crazy. Okay. I saw it. No, no. Ah. See when you get impatient? The D-pad def makes it easier, but those vines feel like you coated them in daggone vegetable oil. Well, there's a specific reason for that. Climb up to the top of the ropes and see. Uh, Ow. Okay. I'll make it. I'll make it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. All right. This one's good. This one's good. So if you have a look, when you climb up to the top, uh, they're not exactly ropes. All right. Um. Oh. Okay. Okay, everyone. Okay. I don't think I've announced this yet. I just found out that Guardians and Metal Exterminators is approved for North America. So I'm actually working on preparing that for sale right now. So hopefully, Guardians and Metal Exterminators can launch within 2 weeks or so. Come on. I'm gonna make it. I am going to make it. No! Ah! You know what really helps in this part? The umbrella. I designed this part because if you have the umbrella, and if you make it even halfway through that, you can sail over to the end. I don't know if I should just do some item farming or whatnot. You know what? I think I'm gonna item farm for a bit because I need umbrellas. Yes, Guardians and Metal Exterminators will be on the 3DS, new 3DS only, so it won't work on older hardware. Okay, sorry guys, I'm having a hard time focusing on the stream and playing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm gonna farm for items so I can buy an umbrella so I can just float. I'm gonna do a Knuckles, and I'm just gonna glide over the end of that. Timberly game. The ceiling things from Half-Life. Um, I I didn't I I didn't play all the way through Half-Life. I only played the beginning of it. Uh, Juan, I love how all the Silver Falls games looked different visually and in concept, and at the same time, they're all from the same franchise. Only a Virtual Boy S game is lacking so much variety. Yes, we're so low on time now, because I have been working on Vicarious Brothers, which is a Virtual Boy style um, visuals, and that is supposed to be coming to the 3DS, but I don't know if it can. And the difficulty is that Nintendo's uh, at the end of the 3DS and Wii U, they're trying to end support, and I've been an inconvenience to them. I said, can we please get these games out last minute? Um, I think people will really enjoy them, and Nintendo's really, they're trying to keep the door open. Like, we've both got our foot just wedged in the door, trying to stop the janitor from turning the lights off, sort of thing. And we don't know how much, we don't really know how much time we have for that. So we're both really trying hard. But whether or not we can get all of the games to the finish line, it still remains to be seen. But we are trying our best. White Inside its Umbra got approved, right? Not yet. There's one more final adjustment that we're working on. It's a long process that we have to go through. And as I mentioned before, White Inside its Umbra is hugely complex. There's massive amount of things that Nintendo has to test with it. So it's not a game that they can just turn on and say everything looks fine. So it is it's my fault. The game is so complex, and I wanted to implement so many things, and many of these features they've not been implemented together and in this way in a game before, and that's why it's taking so long. It's so weird and different. Oh wow, that guy really was just waiting for me up there. Well, I'll let him. See, I was supposed to be farming. I was busy chatting. I wasn't farming my bottle caps. I'm gonna go up top. I think there's more bottle caps up there. Okay. Debug mode for fast items. I don't have that. I always love that stuff, like especially in the Sonic games and what. No, no, no! I need that. I've ruined everything. I've ruined everything. Okay. Yeah. Especially in like Sonic 1, up C, down C, left C, right C, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start, or whatever it is. Okay, I need that, please. Thank you. Yeah, I pick the easier path. And remember, you can hold the R button, and you can aim your slingshot rocks. I was gonna say bullets, but that's not right, is it? Which is useful if you jump, because you can aim down like that and then not have to move. I'm gonna jump on this guy here. This is an alternate, a shortcut, an alternate route you can take. Whoop. Woo! Okay, got my jelly bean there. Didn't really need it. Oh, I'm supposed to be collecting bottle caps. I keep forgetting. I did a terrible job farming for items this time. Sorry, everyone. I should have been picking up every bottle cap. All right. What I really want is the umbrella. That's such a great item. So when it comes to Sonic and Knuckles, or well, like a classic game, I'm gonna be Knuckles every time, right? It's all about that gliding, So that's probably why I implemented the umbrella. Is I wanted a Knuckles mode, Ah, yes. Wait. Gotta check for bottle caps. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, the tongues. Steven, which character are you using? I think if you are... It's designed to be tough when they're moving, because Starlin is slower, so in some situations it'll be It might be a little easier if you're Atticus because he's faster. Atticus? Okay, try switching to Starlin then. Because if you're Atticus, it's easy to move fast and fall off. So try being Starlin. Fans recently ported Mania to Wii U. Good job, Sonic fans. You did it. That's awesome. What, Mukatha, what do they use the bottom screen for? Is it just like a copy of the top screen? Jesse, thanks. Mad respect for programming with stereoscopic effects. One of my favorite aspects in gaming. High five right here. It's one of my favorite aspects of gaming as well. I have Assassin's Creed 3 on the Wii U, and it has left and right stereoscopic. I still use a stereoscopic TV, like not often. Yes, I'm buying an umbrella. So you can see, oh, I'm going to hold this up to the webcam. It's probably going to be too bright. All the items are cheaper now, so you can buy items more easily. The umbrellas cost 40 now. Oh, I can buy 3 umbrellas. Yes, totally radial. Yeah. That's great. So I got my 3 box tops. I just got some balloons here. I think previously it may have given you 3. Now it gives you 4. So I've got 4 balloons, totally radial. So if you use the umbrella, so Stephen, like I said, the part that I was on that other level where I was having difficulty, you're meant to sort of, if you use an umbrella, you get halfway through that and then you can glide across the rest of it. Okay. Actually, so I'm going to be a gamer now. I'm not being a game dev, I'm being a gamer. I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit the level, and then I'm going to redo the first level again. Because the first level is the easiest, and then I'm just going to collect bottle caps again. I'm going to farm for items. There we go. It would be awesome if Nintendo could understand and notice how much we buyers are interested in these projects. I really wish, you know, that they could see how passionate everyone is, you know. And look, I'm the same as you. I love these consoles. I love playing games on them. I'm certain on some level Nintendo understands like how much people care about the 3DS and Wii U, and at the same time, Nintendo is a business, and there's 2 sides to every business. You know, there's just the cold hard facts of the business, and there's the human side of a business. And I know for a fact that Nintendo's working so hard. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? I was about to fall and die. So I'm a big fan of Continue, the YouTube channel, Paul, Josh, Nick. So that was an epic maneuver. If I could play the music that they play when they do an epic maneuver, I was pretty excited. I thought I was going to fall and die just then. So I don't want to stuff this up now and ruin my cool maneuver. If I switch, will I lose the checkpoint progress in the level? Yes. Yes, Stephen. If you exit, you'll lose your checkpoint. Yeah, no one's earning a ton of money on the 3DS and Wii U. It's really just passion at this point if you're putting games on that. And I'm earning enough to pay the bills and keep the studio afloat, and that's really all I could ask for. Oh no! I just wanted to. I was trying to get the bottle caps. I lost sight of the guillotines. Uh, um, so yeah, I am still working hard on these because I understand people have preloaded funds into their accounts for these games, so I'm not going to quit. You know, people are counting on me to bring the games out. There's no way I would quit on people. Okay. Um, but after these, of course, I'll be after all these titles launch. I really stuffed up. I'll be switching to develop for Switch full time, and the games that can't make it to Europe, um, I'll try to get those on Switch, so that Europe can still have the games, and they're not, like, having them on Switch is better than not having the games at all, is how I see it. Um, Otherwise, I wanted to keep these games exclusive because these are supposed to be special, for 3DS and Wii U users. But again, it's not fair that Europe doesn't get them, and I absolutely tried my hardest. And I've done absolutely everything I could. Um, it's tough, but it it is entirely my responsibility because I promised these games um, for the Wii U and 3DS. So I really need to do everything I can to get them to people, um, even if they can't be on 3DS and Wii U on Europe. Um, I'll take that. Okay. Looks like the last of the physical 3DS games got released today. Coco Polo from LRG. Coco Polo, what's that? Do you recommend I look that up? My doggies are here. Okay. Oh no, I have to go back or I'm not going to get that. Oh wait, no, no! I've ruined everything. I thought it was I thought it was a box top, but it wasn't. It was just a jelly bean. No! Ooh, yeah, this guy's here just to ruin my day. Okay. No, please. Okay, there we go. Sales of all the 3DS and Wii U stuff wouldn't be so high if they didn't light this fire under our keisters. I certainly put off collecting 3DS games way too long. Um, yeah, it's interesting hearing from so many people that saying that they just got the 3DS or they just got the new 3DS. And it's in a way I kind of um, I'm a little bit jealous, because you get to play so many things for the first time and be excited about it. It's kind of like when you have a favorite movie or a show or an anime that, it's like one of your favorite pieces of media ever. It's so great. And then a friend of yours hears about it for the first time and they start talking about how much they enjoy that thing. And then you feel a little envious because you kind of think like, oh, I wish I could enjoy it for the first time again and feel the excitement, kind of like when you see Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame for the first time. Well, did you see that? I like Ultra Instinct. I jumped over. I wasn't even thinking. That was cool. Ow. If there's a game that, okay, here's a question for you guys in the chat. Is there a game that you wish you hadn't played yet so that you could enjoy it again for the first time? That's a question for everyone. For me, it might be. Oh, I'm gonna say probably the first Silent Hill or the first Resident Evil. I'm gonna say the first Resident Evil. Um, it was just so fun. Uh, it's tacky. It's so tacky and cheesy, yet at the same time, it really believes in itself. It's so fun. Um, I would love to be able to play the first Resident Evil again for the first time. Fire Emblem. Oh, Steven. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for GameCube. Is that the one? Is that the first one that had Roy in it? Go Go Coco Polo was great choice. Twin Sins Odyssey or Riven. Twin Sins Odyssey. Oh, did you mention that before? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I did look that up. Well, have we found this time? Interesting. Yes, I am Starlin Allardyce. My well-being is in substantial danger. In the course of actions which you are intending to take, make no deviations. Should you find any Starglass shards, return them to me. Doing so would be, how you say, totally radial. Alright, and the best thing to deal with the mechanic is just jump on his head for a little while. If you jump on his head 400 times, Mew will pop out from behind the trees, and then you'll be able to catch Mew. Um, but only if you have, like, at minimum 4 Master Balls in your inventory. Then you can catch Mew. It takes too long to do that on stream. You guys can catch Mew on your own time. It's the one with Ike. Roy was in Binding Blade on GBA, which never left Japan. Oh, games that don't leave Japan! Oh, they break my heart. Metroid Prime and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, Jason. How's it going? Uh, I would love to play Ocarina of Time for the first time. All right, so I've got 80 bottle caps. I'm kind of looking at what I got here. I'm gonna buy 2 umbrellas again. All right, I just bought 2 umbrellas. Nice. Okay, so the item I got for getting box tops, I've got 3 box tops, and I've got 4 super shoes, and it says less knockback. I think Jason messaged the other day and said, "Oh, now I see how useful the super shoes are." So say for example, in those situations, like I was getting pushed around in that stage, wasn't I? Um, um, where I'm climbing the ropes and whatnot. If you put the super shoes on, you take less knockback, um, and it makes it easier to hang on to those ropes at that point. Glad you were able to get the patch out. I don't think you're telling the truth. No, I did look it up. I looked it up on Google the second time you mentioned it. I did look it up. Anyway, I'll just play through this stage, get my bottle caps. I do like this stage. Ooh. Going through the eShop for the exclusives has been very rewarding. Yeah, like all things, it's kind of like it's kind of like finding a rare amiibo in a shop or a rare Skylander or a rare Pokemon card. Things are exciting when they're exclusive, but it sucks when that exclusivity shouldn't it shouldn't have to be exclusive, you know? You can see it. Ooh, I just barely was able to jump on that guy's head. Starlin has a tough time because of his jump height. Okay, here we go. All right. Whoop. No! Oh, no! Ah, ow. So because of the homebrew streaming stuff, the frame rate is lower than it would be when you're just playing the game. And I think it caused me to phase through the log just then, which wouldn't normally happen. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Ooh, I'll try and... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna look at the console this time. Okay, 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 okay. Ow, ow, ow. No, 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 no. Ah, this is a stage that's much easier if you're Atticus. Atticus has the higher jump height, of course. Um, all right. Okay, I'm gonna see if those umbrellas will help me get to the end of that. For my Neff. Hey, how's it going? Keep ghoul busting. All right, I'm gonna ghoul bust at stage. Um, okay, adventure. Atticus. Continue. I'm going to stage 2, 3. I'm gonna use my umbrellas. I'm gonna sail on through this bad boy. Actually, you know what I might do? I'm gonna be really cheesy. I'm gonna use those super sneakers that I got that reduce knockback, and I'm going to use my umbrella. Oh no, I should have bought. I think I might go back and farm again. I should have bought jelly beans so that way I can just brute force my way through the level. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be really. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a gamer too, and sometimes you find a cheesy way to deal with the game. So I'm gonna go back and farm. I'm gonna farm some health items, and I'm gonna brute force my way through the level. All right. Have you watched Sakurai's gaming development channel. I've subscribed to it. I'm going to wait until I have more time, and then I'm going to binge watch the videos that he's got. So I haven't watched it yet. I really really super loved his Smash Bros videos. You know what I would do whenever he did those Smash Bros? I would stop the video. I'd go and make myself some popcorn, come back, and then I would enjoy it. You know, um, he's so awesome to watch. Okay, here we go. See, look at that. I'm gonna snipe that guy. Okay, I have to keep reminding myself I'm here for the bottle caps. I'm not here to make friends. I'm only here for the bottle caps. There we go. Ah, the Snicker stream streaming software, it messes up the frame rate. I phased through that log. All right, here we go. I wish I could buy a new 3DS, but nowadays it's too expensive at my country, so I stay with my Wii U. Games like Project 05 using both screens totally worth it. Oh, that's awesome. I know it really sucks that in certain countries it's just so hard to get certain consoles and certain games. It's a real bummer. I do try to keep track of like where the market is, so I can adjust for prices in different regions. Um, okay, here we go. I just want the bottle caps. I just want the bottle caps. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right. I knew I was gonna fall, and then I adjusted for it. Okay. Grizdimation, good to see you. Um, like for example, Uh, I'm a I'm a pretty big fan of Skylanders. I always will be. Nothing will ever change my mind on that. Very passionate about Skylanders. And in Australia, we kind of we we, we got really left behind when it came to Skylander distribution, which is weird because our amiibo distribution in Australia was weirdly better than it was in the States, from what I've seen people report. But for certain things, like certain Skylanders, Australia just didn't get them. Or, you know, there were some where I would go on road trips across different cities looking in shops, and then across like 4 or 5 or 6 cities, I would find like one one certain Skylander. It's kind of like that's that's kind of a bummer in terms of distribution, you know? Okay, here we go. Ah, okay. Like I think it's fascinating that, you know, the Mega Drive or the Genesis for some people, that ooh, how come I didn't get all my box tops? Did I what did I do wrong? Oh no, the level's not over yet. Ow. I deserve that. Yeah, the Mega Drive was so popular in South America for years because, you know, like they just got the license. You know, whatever company got the license for it, and they were able to just keep making them for very cheap. Um, and that they were so widely available. You know, they were making them for years and years after, you know, Sega was done with it. But there's just, you know, like there was a lot of good games on the Mega Drive. It's just fun to play. And if something's available, you know, for people to get, of course it's going to be more successful. And it's just, you know, all throughout the 3DS stage of things, like the 3DS was never well distributed in South America. The games and the consoles were always very rare. Was it sort of like there was like an import tax thing going on at the time? I don't entirely remember the situation. I looked into it. Um, can I just? Oh, there we go. I'm only here for the bottle caps. I missed I missed a box top. Dang. Sega Master System is huge in Brazil, I think. It's more popular than the NES there. Brazil has obscene taxes on video games. That's not that's not that's not fair. You can say that's not fair. The world's not fair, you know, but it's a real bummer that the rest of the world gets to enjoy, you know, uh, things, and it's all because of just taxes and whatnot. All right, Fred's here. So yeah, if you enjoyed Galaxy Bound Curse, which is our Game Boy Color game, which you can get for free, grab the ROM from the website. Yeah, you can play Galaxy Bound Curse. One of the main characters there was Fred, so Fred's here. What are we up against this time? Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else. Well, kid, what are you up to? Playing Ghoul Busters, that TV cartoon? Ain't it a bit late for that? Don't you got school tomorrow? Oh, my coffee's gone ice cold here. Hey, you ought to head home. You haven't seen anything suspicious tonight, have you? What do you mean by suspicious, though? No, I won't go home. I'll jump on your head instead. Okay, so I need to buy jelly beans. Right, okay, so I've got 76. I don't think that was a good run. I think I was just gabbing away. Jelly beans are only 30. I'm going to buy 2 jelly beans. That leaves me with 26 bottle caps. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go to tough level now. I'm going to level 2-3. I've grinded for items. I'm going to see if I can brute force my way through that level now. Okay, let's hope I don't waste all my resources. Okay, so exit. So if you pause, you can press L, R, and X, and then you can return to the title screen. Oh, Brennan, I didn't see your answer there. Hollow Knight. A friend of mine absolutely loves Hollow Knight. I didn't get a chance to play it. I was developing 3 Down Stars at the time, but he brought it over, and I had a look at it there. The soundtrack for Hollow Knight's fantastic, isn't it? Code Linker Adventure. Ooh, I don't know if I want to be Starlin or... Atticus is faster, so I'm going to take advantage of my Umbrella power-up, and I'm going to use Atticus. I'm going to sail on by, baby. It's going to be smooth sailing for old Atticus. If you buy jelly beans, do you keep that same number after you die and respawn? No. Your consumed items will... what do you mean? If you buy jelly beans, do you keep that same number after you die and respawn? Ow. Why did I jump into that? I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Steven's answer. Or question. Okay, so I'm going to get past the easy part. Then I'm going to put on my umbrella and my shoes, and then I'm going to sail on by, baby. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Oh, no, 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 no. I should be using the D-pad. That's right. Oops. I switched from circle pad to D-pad at the wrong time. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, ignore me. I forgot it was health restore. I thought it was adding to your max health. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a health restore. Oh, yeah. Also, the circle pad is analog control. So, I mean, if you are having difficulties with the ropes that move left and right, if you find that you're overshooting it, keep in mind the circle pad is analog control, so you can like move a little slower, faster. Me personally, my brain probably wouldn't process that because it's so intense. Okay, so I got to jump over there. All right, I'm gonna jump. Here we go. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna grab onto that. Here we go. Woo! All right, here we go. Okay, we've got that. I'm gonna go over that guy. Okay, so I got to use my virtual pet, get that thing to stop. I'm gonna grab onto this thing. Uh, Ow! Oh yes, he helped. He helped. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ah! Okay, that guy's an insta-kill. I gotta be careful for him. Okay, grab the ladder. That's good. I'm actually gonna get rid of him before he gets rid of me. There we go. Please die. Okay, 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 okay. Now, is it... Oh, okay, that's the thing I need to get on, right? So, I need to get on that. Then I need to use my umbrella. I don't know if I want my shoes right now. That's the thing. All right, I'm gonna get as high as possible. Grab my box. Ah, no, no, no. Okay, I really don't want to. Oh, I don't want to die right now. Okay, I'm gonna wait here, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jelly bean now. I'm gonna put on my shoes and my umbrella, and I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Jelly bean, umbrella, shoes. Ow. Okay, grab on, grab on. No! No! I touched him and it was an insta-kill. Ah, why? Why? Oh, good. And it crashed out again because of the streaming thing puts too much stress on it. Ah, I have to restart it. Sorry, guys. Ah, I got so excited. I went straight up to the thing and got insta-killed. I'll do it again. Okay. I have a save point. I think in the future I might just do a web. I'll get like a camera to point down, so that way we don't have to worry about the streaming homebrew app causing crashes. Let me restart everything. Nowadays, many independent developers create and release independent physical projects at older consoles like SNES, Genesis, or Dreamcast. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I really do like that cool retro game development because we're going back and adding things to the old consoles. I'm a big fan of that. As you can see, I did. Oops, let me open that up. I did Galaxy Bound Curse for the Game Boy Color. I'm trying to find ROMs, cartridges that can hold 4 megabytes because that's how big. Excuse me. Galaxy Bound Curse requires 4 megabytes. So I'm trying to find cartridges so I could start producing Galaxy Bound Curse cartridges. Okay. Oh no. No. I did it in the wrong order. I think it's going to freak out. I'm just going to restart everything. Are we frozen? How's the stream health? Is it okay or are we frozen? Oh, okay. On my end it's stuck. Okay. I'll just trust you guys. One thing I've been meaning to ask, will Ghoul Busters version 1.1 include movement using both circle pad and D-pad? Since this is a game inspired to look like a GB game, it's odd that it doesn't support it. Yes, Simon. Hey, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I added D-pad support. That was something people asked for, D-pad support, so we've added that. Okay. So yeah, the patch does have D-pad support. I'm trying to get my console back up. Good to see you again, Simon. Thanks for coming by. Okay, let's try to get... Okay, Okay, so I run this thing. I'm just trying to get the game back now. I was totally... You guys saw that. I was totally about to dominate that section of the game. I was going to perform beyond expectation and defeat the challenges of the game with glorious aplomb. That's what I was about to do. Okay, it should be back up. Let me know if it's back up. My stream window here looks frozen to me, but if you guys say it looks fine, then okay, I'll trust you. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to use all the items, and I'm going to cheese my way through. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks, Tim. All right, everyone. Whew. Now, come back here, you jumping. All right. Actually, that enemy that I was just shooting at, if you've played Galaxy Bound Curse, you might recognize him. He's from Galaxy Bound Curse. All right. I'll show you the items that I have here. I'll bring it. I don't know if it might be too bright for the webcam or whatnot. So let's see. I've got the Super Sneakers, which makes you take less knockback. I've got Ninja Stars, which attacks enemies. I've got Helicopter, which attacks enemies. I have Senzu Beans, which restores you and it gives you a Zenkai boost. I've got my balloons, which are very nice. They let you jump. I've got my umbrella, which is your Knuckles mode. So here we go. I'm gonna do it. Oh, no, no, no. I wasn't ready. Oh, that was so rude. Okay. Going for it. There we go. And oh man, I overshot that. I was thinking. Spiral Light. So correct me if I'm wrong. There will be 2 games left for 3DS. 3 games, but 2 in 1. Correct. Yeah, the Gaiden is multiple games in one. Oops. And 2 for Wii U still coming if you can. Yes, at minimum, White Inside Its Umbra and at Undertakers, they're totally done. Nintendo has them. Gaiden is still like I've got like 20% left of the game to do on that, but I don't know if I can get that to Nintendo soon enough before the door closes in terms of getting that final version to them. And you know, it's always just been a matter of time, you know. And they gave me this incredible opportunity, but it was always, you know, like, can you physically survive making this many games so quickly? And that's what the difficulty and the issue has always been is this is a massive amount of work for one person to do. See, I'm busy gabbing away. I'm not even really thinking about fighting the enemies here properly. Oop, oop. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm Butterfingers. Yeah. So yeah, in case you missed the announcement earlier in the stream, Guardians and Metal Exterminators has been approved for North America, and then hopefully that can launch. I don't know why I didn't jump higher. What am I doing? Yeah, sorry, I'm busy thinking about what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Guardians and Metal Exterminators hopefully should launch within 2 weeks for North America, and I'm still in contact with Europe about it, and then hopefully we can get both Ghoul Busters and Guardians launching as soon as possible. Ah, ow. Okay, there. I'm gonna actually. Ow. No. Ah, that guy sucks. I should be looking at my console because the stream is actually a couple. It's like a couple frames behind. I should have just been looking at my console. Yep. There we go. The yeah, Spiral Light. So using the joint the shared funds will work until March of 2023. So that you'll still be able to add funds and make purchases on 3DS and Wii U until March 2023, unless something changes. But I haven't heard of any incoming changes. Please please go away. Please. Okay. There are bottle caps down? Yeah, I want them. I'm gonna buy me some more umbrellas and cheat. Okay, so there's the spiky guy that needs the virtual pet. Yeah, that one there. Am I gonna make that? Oh, uh, ah! Ow. You know what? Okay. Okay, don't touch those guys. Don't touch them. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I need to kill this guy. He's going to cause me problems. Oh! See, the tough part with Atticus is his slingshot doesn't have the knockback that Starlin has. Oh, you can't kill that guy. So Starlin's hockey stick has that massive amount of knockback, which is something that Atticus doesn't have. So you have to be more agile. Okay, guys. I can't read the chat right now. I really want to win this part. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna wait. All right, I really want to get through this. Okay, I'm gonna wait um, for that rope to come back. I'm gonna go umbrella and shoes. Jump, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna go on the next one. Here we go. Okay. Ugh. Okay, don't go no, don't go too high. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, oh! I got one of the paths. I got one of the paths. Okay, that's how you do that. I'm just gonna. No, my umbrella left me when I needed it the most. All right, guys. Okay, that's how you get past that part. Oh no, he got tripped on the spikes. Oh, okay, all right. He jumped out. He jumped out of his own accord. All right. Whew. Can we all just take a moment to take a deep breath? So yeah, if you get stuck on that part, especially Steven, you're saying that stuff, you can see you just put an umbrella on, climb to the top, and then you can sail right across. I think Assassin's Creed, possibly some Tom Clancy, and if Zombie U has any. Oh, special edition 3DS. Yeah, the special edition stuff looks so cool. A friend of mine has the special edition Majora's Mask. Um, my favorite one that I've seen is the one that looks the Hylian Shield, or Hyrulean Shield. I guess you can pick whichever way you want to say that. Um, I don't have that 3DS, but it's my favorite looking one. I think it's totally rad. If I were to ever buy another 3DS, it would probably be that one just because it looks cool. I already have enough 3DSs, you know. Oh, okay. No! Yes! Yes! Ooh. Okay. Alright, this is going to be the tough part here. Here we go. No! Why? I kind of wish I got the top path, because you can get a top path on this. Ow. Ow. Please remember the idea to release physical copy with all the Silver Falls games for you. Maybe 15 years in future from now. I'll keep it in mind, but I can't physically do it. You know, there are restrictions based on the software that I use to make the games, and there are issues with putting them onto a disc, so they wouldn't work. I'm gonna be smart about this. Oh no! That guy's so fast down there. Ow. Come on, you. There we go. All right. As much as I would love to put the games on physical in any form of media, okay. Oh, I would love another checkpoint. Look at this guy right here. This guy's had too much Fruit Loops. Okay. All right. Okay, this I have to be careful. All right, that I'm actually going to take care of that guy. That's an insta-kill right there. Look at this jumping a-hole. Ah, the Galaxy 3DS. Oh, Steven, that looks fantastic. The Galaxy one. That's like the purple one, right? It looks like it's got stars in it. You're trying Hockey Stick McGee or whatever his name's. Oh, yeah, Starlin. I can tell he's slower, but his jump doesn't seem too much smaller. I kind of dig him. I really like it's the knockback that his hockey stick has. It's really, you know, it makes a big difference. He has faster ground speed, or I think Starlin is faster on the ground. Atticus might be faster in the air, I think is what the deal is. All right, I have to hold right on this. I really don't want to get impaled. Okay. All right, so this is the part where I think I really need my umbrella and my shoes. So I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to climb to the top. I just got to be real careful. Okay, yeah. I think I will do that now. I'm going to do my shoes and my umbrella. Okay, I'm going to be very careful. Shoes, umbrella. Umbrella. Pet. No! Oh, I climbed too high and I caused an issue. I was so close, you guys. Oh. Yeah, I think next time I'm really just going to use set up a rig because I got scared and I climbed too high. Yeah, I'll next time I'll build a rig so we can have a camera pointing down. Because the Snicker stream is causing issues here. It keeps causing it to crash. Steven, really? Okay. Um. God, it's hard to tell with Unity causes so many issues and you can't really keep track of everything. See, this is the sort of issue, like everything works fine. I send the game out to Nintendo and then they send it out. And then Unity just starts doing the most insane stuff that doesn't happen during testing. And this is what's always been a curse to us, is that Unity, it introduces instability at the weirdest places once the game's out on sale. But again, I'm still working and supporting the games and whatnot. And then the next update of Ghoul Busters should have the new game mode Frontier Busters. That's where it's more RPG oriented. It's more battle focused. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that, Steven. Okay, I'm going to exit here. Let's go ahead and open up some Guardians of Metal Exterminators. I think you just have to avoid those teeth thing. There might be an issue with those teeth thing right at the top. But see, I tested all of that. All of that. You know, I went hardcore with making sure the glitches were gone. And the version that I submitted to Nintendo, man, I tested the heck out of that. And, you know, it's my fault for using Unity, but I don't. I've invested so much of my life learning Unity. It would take years to be able to use another game engine. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do some Guardians and Metal Exterminators for a while, since that one's launching pretty soon. Okay, we'll open that. Guys, I was so close to getting to the end of that level. I was literally right at the end. You saw how I used the umbrella right at that last spot. I got to the end. That's pretty much the end of the level. But yeah, I'd say Umbrella's going to be your best friend on that one. Okay. I have found that Wii U is way more stable than Unity on 3DS. Other platforms that I use it for are way more stable. But this is sort of the issues that we faced with 3 Down Stars as well, is that, you know, I put dozens of hours into testing and getting everything ironed out. I send it through to Nintendo, it goes onto the eShop, and then all of a sudden these weird issues start happening, and my brain hurts because I have to try and fix issues that I can't get to occur on like the development side of things. I have to sort of test like a retail version, but I can't test the retail version until it's out. It's a nightmare. But it's thanks to people reporting it that I'm able to sort of blindly, you know, with a blindfold on fix these things. All right, here we go. We're doing Guardians and Metal Exterminators for now. How much cost a new 3DS XL in my country? Well, I live in Australia. Yeah, they don't sell them in shops anymore. But I walked past a pawn shop the other day, and a new 3DS was like $300, a 3DS XL, which is not a good price. A is attack, B is shield. A is attack, B is shield. Actually, this is so chill. I designed Guardians and Metal Exterminators to just be so chill. So there's 2 LCD game modes. I I don't think there's one that I prefer. I actually really like them both. Come on, come on. Okay. Ah, okay. So you have shield. So you want to shield these projectile things. Oh. Ow. Okay. Yeah, they stopped selling like brand new 3DS XLs a long time ago. Take that. Shield that. Get the points. You get, I think you get more points for shielding those projectiles, so that's good. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Okay, take that, and take that. Ow. Got it. Got it. Ah. Come here, come here. Take that. Okay. And then hopefully this should launch with probably in about 2 weeks on the North American eShop. So I'll ask Nintendo if we can just get this launched as soon as possible. It's 100% ready to go in North America, and I'm asking Europe about it as well. Come on, take that. Yeah. It starts going. It speeds up pretty substantially, gradually, and then you just got to go Ultra Instinct on it. Ooh. Okay, here we go, here we go. Take that. Get my points. Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, I looked away to read the chat once and I just started losing all my health. Okay. Okay, here we go. Take that. Shield, shield, shield. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's Ultra Instinct mode now. Okay. Yeah. I've got 1 health point left. Oh, I attacked too soon. I attacked too soon. Oh, okay. They look like Demogorgons and Stranger Things. You know, we're all sort of drawing from that 80s alien monster of the week sort of look. You know, I think we all kind of get inspiration from The Thing. You know, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I have an idea, release a physical version of your game, but it must be at future, but I'll have a solution in mind now. I would love if someone figured out a way to do it. So I've got 1920. I think that's a pretty good score. Okay, so that's Oxa's game. That's game A. Game B is for Gold Prospector. Okay. What will the cost be? Not sure if you mentioned that. So for Guardians and Metal Exterminators, I'll double check. I think Guardians will be $14.99. It's like those Tiger handhelds I grew up with. Yeah, Tim, absolutely. Originally, the original idea for Guardians and Metal Exterminators was the acronym is GAME, of course, and it was just supposed to be 2 of these. And then I thought, I don't want to waste the opportunity to do something more. You know, that's one of my concerns as a game developer is if you don't do enough with your game, you wasted an opportunity. So that's why I created the modern game mode as well, where it uses more modern graphical style and a modern gameplay style. So originally this game was just supposed to be like my original concept. This game was going to be $2.99, and it was just these 2 LCD style games. But then I thought there's so much more you could do with the idea, so I developed it into a much bigger game. So Gold doesn't have a shield. You have to dodge these projectiles you kind of have to pay more attention in this one. I don't think I'm going to get as good a score in this one. I'm trying to read the chat as well. Thanks for the item grind suggestion. Changing characters and using the jelly bean restore got me through that level. The thing is so good. Yeah. Um, I actually really like the 2011 thing as well. I thought the storytelling was great. I would really like if they did a special anniversary edition of that one where they put the practical effects back in. Because yeah, the CGI isn't the best in the 2011. There's studio meddling, but I thought the storytelling was great. The fact that the production crew rebuilt the sets from the original thing in such a faithful way, it's fantastic. That's the kind of storytelling in the production that I like to see. See, you have to try harder in this game. B with gold is tougher because you have to dodge the things. I'm trying to read the chat. Yeah, you thought the same thing. I did watch Thing from Another World, which is the 1950. Ooh, I don't know, 7. Uh, that's I'm a massive fan of sci-fi from that era, from the 50s and 60s. Um, that's a tough watch, though. I think Thing from Another World is tough to watch. Um, you know, I love that stuff. I love The Outer Limits, um, Twilight Zone. I love the monster and sci-fi movies from that era. But Thing from Another World is just a bunch of like barrel-chested, men with the transatlantic accent going, "Oh, I see a monster over there. Oh, look. Oh, you mean over there? Yeah, look at the monster over there. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, he's destroying the whole building. Oh, the whole building's been destroyed now. Oh, what a scary monster. Well, let's go do this thing now. Oh, oh, oh." And you don't see anything. Um, and it's kind of like, oh man, they're talking their way through the whole movie, and we don't really get to see that much. And that's what it felt like Thing from Another World was. And I wouldn't be so critical of it, but there's so many movies that are in that era that are the same year, the year after, the year sooner, that are they execute the idea better because they actually have visual storytelling. Thing from Another World didn't have that much visual storytelling. And again, this is taking a long time to load. It's got um, the streaming software puts some pressure on the hardware, and it's much slower to load. So here we go. I don't know. I might make a coffee while I wait for this to load. It's just taking a while. I'll make a coffee. I'll be right back. Two seconds. Be right back. Just gonna get a fresh coffee. Oh, hey, we're back. I should check out older issues of Cinefex magazine. It used to be all about practical effects in movies and TV shows. Oh, nice. Think about this. When the Wii U totally died and kind of forgotten, most people will have their consoles hacked for sure. Hacked consoles installed games through SD card. Um, I don't know anything about that. Mine's not hacked or anything. Uh, but that's yeah. I don't know. See, the issue is I don't want to do anything that would jeopardize my contract with Nintendo in terms of being a registered developer with them. So um, I'll always do things um, that would be within our agreement. I don't want to do anything that would risk our professional relationship. Okay, all right. So again, hopefully in North America, Guardians and Metal Exterminators should launch soon. I don't know. I don't know what's in this save point. I don't. I don't know what I've unlocked in this save file. Okay, I haven't unlocked anything. Good. I didn't want to spoil anything. All right. Um, I'll show you gold. Oh, that is a cool idea, Juan. Create a physical release with the package and put all the stuff on an SD card. Yeah, it's different for things that are like, say, for example, on the NES or SNES. When we make stuff for that, that stuff's decades ago, and people can sell stuff on that in their own way. Um, it's a bit different because the Wii U and 3DS are still um, the eShop is still active for them, So I don't want to do anything that would jeopardize my relationship with Nintendo. And of course, in order for people to use that product, they would have to have custom firmware on a hacked console, and I can't promote that. That would, that would be within our terms with Nintendo. Yeah. I'll keep looking into it. Maybe in the future there'll be a way because I've recently set up a way where I can create Game Boy games and put them on physical cartridges. So maybe in the future that option might open up for other consoles as well. So the option is there. I'll keep my eyes open for that because that is something that I would like to do. All right, so I can buy sport shoes. I can buy a long claw. I'll buy sport shoes. So when you go to the vending machine, you can get a weapon that you can use one time. It it lasts one mission. Let's see. I'll show you. So the combos on the sport shoes, you can see you can do some athletic stuff if you have the sport shoes. You can do this roll. You do a kick, another kick, kick, kick. Is the stream for the video all right? So let's see here. Um, I can upgrade my weapon, but I don't have any experience points. I'll just take on a mission, and then I'll see how far I get. This is a brand new save file. Oh, I should have restored the save file. I had a bunch of stuff. All right, I have to defeat 30 enemies. I'll just go for it and see what I get. All right, here we go. So I'm really hoping we can get this game launched in about 2 weeks for North America, and then for Europe, I'm still in discussions to see when that can happen. Okay. And again, loading is going to be much faster on if you're not using this streaming software. Picked up a health item. I think this goat's going to follow me around, so that's good. I just need to make sure he doesn't get killed. My weapons are not good. Oh no, these guys do damage on contact. I don't know if I can protect my goat. Oh man. So you can't really fight these guys with melee weapons because they damage you on contact. Oh, my goat's dead, guys. I've already failed my goat. I'm sorry. That goat's dead. That's a dead goat. Alright, so if you hold L, you can activate a shield attack. Here we go. I'll just hold that out there. I got it. I failed my goat. So Gold starts the game out with this Electro Blaster, kind of like his LCD game. He has this projectile weapon. Can I? Oh, he doesn't have. Okay, but in order to shield attacks, you need shield energy or armor. I think Gold starts out with only one, so he can't shield that much. Whereas Oxa, her weapon is the cryo shield. It does. It's way better at shielding, but not as good at damaging. No, my goat wasn't the goat. That's right. All right, ow. No, look, my goat's corpse is permanently visible. I gotta kill 30 enemies. Ow. Yeah, you can do these kung fu kicks if you have the sport shoes. You can see me doing my kicky kicks here. These guys, you really need to have a couple of ranged weapons, because they'll damage you on contact. What's this item here? Oh, that's special weapon energy. I'll grab that. I see dynamite over there. I'm going to grab that. Okay, I'm going to use that. Restore my special energy. Do that again. Shoot some... Ow. I'm going to chuck this dynamite right here. It's a minor hiccup. Yeah, the frame rate is fine if it's not running the streaming software. Yeah, I'm waiting. This is real-time waiting. Again, that doesn't happen if you're just playing the game. The streaming software causes those hiccups. Take that. All right, here we go. Oh, I'll play some... Oh, I can't look away. I was going to put on some music specifically from Guardians and Metal Exterminators. I'll run away, and I'll go here. Here we go. I'll put on some music. What about... There we go. There's some music. I'll turn the music up a little bit. This is the music that goes with this game. Ow. Ugh. Is that another dynamite? Thank you very much. Oh, I have to wait, of course. Yeah, Juan, you're right. Yeah, in the future, that could absolutely work out. Yeah, so this game is just meant to be so chill. There's no story mode, so you don't go through events, but there is story. When you level up your characters, as you make progress through leveling up, a story does play out for each character. But there isn't like, oh, you have to go here and use an item there. There's none of that. So you can, if you step away from the game for a few weeks or a few months and then you come back to it later on, you'll never get stuck. You can just jump right in and play the game and enjoy it in such a chill way. You can play those LCD games in the beginning. I'm just trying to get some space from these guys. I'm all out of special... I'm going to see if there's any... What weapon is this? Bear trap? I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, thanks, Tim. I work so hard. You know what I listened to prepare myself for this soundtrack? I listened to a lot of Rainbow. I guess a lot of... Yeah, anything from that era. Lynyrd Skynyrd, Deep Purple, Creedence Clearwater. Yeah, I listened to others. I can't remember it off the top of my head because I'm trying to not get killed. I've got one hit point left. But yeah, I listened to a lot of that stuff to prepare for this soundtrack. Oh no, the corpse of my goat. Yeah, I died. Yeah. But when you die, you still get some tokens and you still get some experience points. So even though you fail the mission, you can still upgrade your stats and you can upgrade your weapons. All right. It's loading, of course. I'll turn the music down a little bit. Okay. So here we are at the campsite. And again, I'll show you... Oh. doesn't stream in the bottom screen, does it? So when you, I don't know if I can show you here. Okay. Okay, so when you go to upgrade, you can upgrade your stats, and then as you upgrade your stats more and more, it triggers story events for your character, and every character has their own story events. So you still get to enjoy character interactions. There is a plot, and there is a story for you to follow, but you don't have to explore around like say for example, like 3 Down Stars, you have to go through town in a specific order. You have to use items in a certain way. Whereas this has a story that's progressed through upgrading your character. Let's see here. And every character has one individual skill that's like a signature skill, and you can level up this skill like 4 or 5 times, and it'll amplify the effect of that skill. So your character could become OP in one specific way due to their unique skill. I don't have any monsters unlocked, but you can play as monsters as well. So there are, let me show, I can show you this character select. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 playable humans, and then there are 10 playable monsters as well. When might the 3 Down Stars update hit? I'm almost done with that. I wanted to have it done this week, but I had my hands full. So next week, I'll be sending that in. So hopefully Nintendo can launch that update soon. It's going to be massive. Graphical overhaul, faster loading, and it gets rid of the crashes in the middle, and then especially the one right at the end. And it does add connectivity with White Inside Its Umbra. So the main character from White Inside Its Umbra will become playable in 3 Down Stars Frontier Fighters mode. Can you do a small example of that on stream? Of what? The monsters? I might have to load a save file. Let me just load a save file here. I'll close the game stream for a minute, and I'll load the save file in here, because the streaming will cause a crash here. Okay, so the game's disappeared, right? Oh, how do you record the music of your games? You have music studios too. So I have I don't have a full music studio, but I have a workstation in my office that's just for recording music. So it's a corner of my office. It's a one specific thing, and that's where I record all my music. Let me restore my save file here. Can I? I have to go to the menu to restore my save file, and then hopefully I get all my stuff back, huh? Okay, data management. I go to save data backup. I restore, right? Select data to restore. Oh, I don't know which save file, but maybe it's this one. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm restoring my, and then hopefully this has the monsters unlocked. So when you connect Guardians and Metal Exterminators, you use Code Linker, you connect to the other games. Those games will either add a human as a playable character, or they'll add a monster. So monsters from other Silver Falls games will be unlocked through Code Linker. I'll turn the music down a bit. Okay, I'll power that back up. I think I figured out how to get this to work properly. Okay. All right, so I don't hit that yet. I don't connect that yet. We should be back on in a second. All right, I turn this on. Oh, spiral light. Okay, what I will do is I'll make some videos and show you how to do it, how to use the Code Linker. It's really like letting the games shake hands. They exchange codes, and then it moves content, playable characters from one game to another. But the new games that I've been working on that are coming out, they use a new interface. So Undertakers, 3 Down Stars, and Episode Prelude all use a code linker that's a bit harder to understand because it uses the built-in Nintendo keyboard. So I've created my own keyboard with my own interface, so it's easier to understand the process. Yeah, Spiral Light, you only have to do the code linker once, and then it'll permanently add content to one of the games. So in White Inside Its Umbra, there's an RPG light gun shooter mode, and there's a ton of characters in that, so they'll come in from the other games. All right, let's hope my save data is here, and then I can show you some more characters. And let's all enjoy our coffee. Tim, I really like the code linker idea. I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 other series do something like that. I love that kind of thing. What I would love to see is like an amiibo game, but you know, it unlocks the characters themselves the way that Skylanders did it. And it was crazy how Skylanders could take, you know, Generation 1 characters and then you can play them in like a Generation 6 Skylanders game. I thought that was fantastic. But the way that I've planned out CodeLinker is I've planned into the future a few years. So characters that will appear later on in the series, you can actually take those future characters and put them back into the older games. So the older games will still keep getting new playable characters and new content through the future games as well. And again, the streaming software makes the loading on this quite slow. Oh, I found this the other day. I got this one. It's a little dusty. This thing was only like 25 bucks. You get these on eBay or AliExpress or whatnot. I don't know. It plays arcade games. It's fun. You know, you can power it on and just play a little game or two in between if you're working. Because I work here at my desk. I can't play the games that I want to play because they're all stuff like Resident Evil 2 Remake and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I don't have the time to play them because Silver Falls development is so demanding. Oh, excuse me, coffee. And so I can play stuff like this where I can power it up and I can play for a couple minutes, you know, while a project is loading. All right, let's see if my save data has come through. Oh, yeah. You know what? Look at all my stats. Look at my power stat right there. I'm a gamer at heart. I'm specifically I'm an RPG gamer. So when I look at a stats menu, I want to see the numbers. I want to see the bars. Show me my character progress. When I see my stats going up, it's like, yeah, that's what I want to see. All right, you guys wanted to see some monsters, huh? All right, is it? So first, I'll show you the signature monster. So the game is called Guardians and Metal Exterminators. I guess the first thing I'll show you is the Exterminator. Dude, this glue on the floor in 3-1 of Ghoul Busters is driving crazy. Steven, yeah, the gooey floors. You're gonna have to jump, man. All I can say is you're gonna be jumping a lot on those last stages. So yeah, for the final stages of Ghoul Busters, for me, it was a bit of I've already kind of like annoyed people with these mechanics. I thought the rope mechanic was extremely difficult and frustrating. So for me as a developer, I thought, where can I take it from here? What could possibly be more infuriating than moving ropes? And then I figured it would be this gooey floor. So enjoy. I hope you enjoy the gooey floor. Yeah. All right, this is the Exterminator. So his attack, he comes with this one thing here. He's got his tendrils. If you go into this cloud of radiation, you can buy 2 weapons here. So right now the only options are Feral Fang and Slam. So that those are pretty boring. They don't really do anything. I'm going to save my money. Oh, you can also buy a daily skill soda. So if you buy a daily skill soda, it'll give you a random skill that only lasts until the end of the day. But it could give you a substantial advantage for your character. Okay, so this is the guy. What I'll do is I'll pick another monster here. So what is? Oh, you saw those spiky guys earlier in one of the levels. The way you talk about the goof floor is like Miyazaki with Elden Ring and Souls games with his poison areas. All right, so these are the spike guys. All right, so you can be these as well. They're kind of special. You know, you can just put an eye out. Go up to your enemies, put their eye out with this guy. Steven, how is this floor slidey and sticky at the same time? You know, I don't want to spoil it for you. Okay, so we have let's see who else we have here. Another monster here. You know, Steven, it feels like I've ruined your day with that slidey, sticky floor, and I'm happy that I could do that. All right, cool. We got a wolf here. He has his basic scratch attack. There we go. Oh, I'll check this throwing expert. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So the spiky guy, um, his skill is throwing expert, so he actually has boosted strength for any projectile weapons. And his basic attack is this. So this is a weird character as well. See, he shoots out these little spikes, right? You can see that you can't shoot them that fast. And he only has 40 health, which is extremely small. Sort of the baseline maximum health is 100. So this is a hit and run kind of guy. You're going to want to get some poison moves where you leave poison in the air, poison on the ground. He's more of a trapper character. He plays so differently from the other characters. I think he's quite fun because he's not a glass cannon. He's more like a glass trapper, really. Yeah, Spiral Light, yeah. So there's two that are unlockable by playing the game, the Exterminator and the Spiky dudes. Using Code Linker with the other Silver Falls games, you can add 8 more monsters into this game. Who would not be spoilery? I have to be careful. Um, who is this guy? Okay. Who's this guy? I don't want to. Okay. No. Okay. I think the least spoily would be this one. This guy's from Episode Prelude, which is out on the Switch right now. Um, I'll just do a mission, see how far I get. Okay. There we go. And this is the fun boy that was in Episode Prelude. People seem to like this guy. I don't really want to waste my tokens here on these crappy weapons. Well, I'll have to buy something. I'll buy Feral Fang. All right, this guy just has a little bite. All right, yeah. Sometimes you get cool stuff out of there. Sometimes you don't. Oh, this is going to be an easy mission. I only need to break 6 crates. Piece of cake. I should be able to ace this. If I don't use special attacks, then I'll get a bonus. So that's going to be easy. So some of the missions are quite chill. They're meant for you to easily, build up your resources and whatnot. Break that crate. It's crate number. Ow! I got a goat attacking me. I'll pick up this item here. I'm allowed to pick up items, so don't use special attacks. Okay. Oh, dynamite! Heck yeah, I'll take that. All right. So this isn't. So the enemies get different items, right? They don't get dynamite when you're the monsters. So instead of dynamite, it is explosive breath. And what's special about the monsters, so when a human picks up dynamite, they can only use the dynamite once, right? But if a monster picks up these weapons during a mission, they can use them as much as they want. So I could actually just spam this explosive breath if I want. That's why it's very different playing as the monsters. Their mechanics are a little different. So they do feel different than the human characters. But then it's fun because you get to just chain together a bunch of your attacks. You can get some really weird, you can get cryo breath, electro breath, fire breath, and then you pick up explosive breath during the mission. And it's like, oh yeah, you feel destructive, which is how you should feel as a monster. I think if you're playing as monsters, it should feel different than playing as humans. I don't want to pick up those items because it means I'll lose my explosive breath. These goats are trying to give me some strife, so I'll just explode them. Take that. Well, I will get experience points from exploding the goats anyway, so I do want experience points. I'm taking some damage, but that's okay. This guy's got a ton of health anyway. Take that. Ow. Get exploded, my guy, my goat. Okay, actually they are dealing some damage to me now, so the difficulty with explosive breath, as you can see, is it has some pretty long cooldown, so I am quite vulnerable to getting hit, which is what's happening now. They are killing me. I'm gonna finish breaking these crates now before these goats kill me. I do want to complete the mission. Ow. I've got an owie. Alright, time to find the rest of the crates. Here's one. Uh-oh. Okay, I've been reckless. I've been reckless. I completed my crates. I almost got killed there by the goats. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Open my reward. Yeah, I got Electro Skin. That's a cool ability. I'll show you what it does. I'll equip it right now. One. No, Drill, you remind me a lot of Kenji Ino, the genius developer that in life was an artist that learned how to code by self-taught. I see his name, his same passion at your work and your concepts. Oh, I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thanks. I'm humbled by that. I really just enjoy games, and I want to create stuff that people will just have a ton of fun with, but also stuff that we can all share and talk about. Ah, right. So I'm in the item shop, right, for this guy. So I'm in the item shop, and the two options are Tendril and Cryoskin. Tendril is pretty boring. Cryoskin, I actually just picked up the Cryoskin. So I'll actually show you, if you highlight your item that's on your A slot, you can upgrade that. So it tells you, wow, the powers, yeah. How much you can upgrade it. You can add a skill. So you can permanently attach a skill to your weapons as well. So there's a fair bit of customization you can do for your weapons and powering them up. I'll just enter battle and I will show you what the cryo skin looks like. Find 25 moose tokens. Another chill mission. I like that. I do like the chill missions. Go around. I don't even have to beat the enemies. Just pick up my tokens. I bet if he still lives, he would create his projects at a similar way you do. Crazy, passionate concepts like that game Shutout graphics or the D trilogy. Yeah, I always knew that I wanted to do game development, but I knew that I didn't want to be part of a studio where really the executives get to make all the decisions. You know, I want to create something creative and interesting. And if I were to be part of a big studio where producers are in charge, I knew that probably, you know, I wouldn't get to create the stuff that I want to make. Ideas that maybe in mainstream they wouldn't make as much money because they're more based on passion and creativity more than marketability. And often the games that we get from large studios, they focus on marketability and how they can sell to the most people. And that's not the approach that I want to take with the stuff that I make. I just want to make something really cool that, you know, I thought of. What dog do you see? What dog are you talking? Oh, yeah. Okay. Check out this cool. This is a cool weapon I just picked up. So I can set down this field of radiation, and then when enemies, as you can see, when the enemies go into it, they get damaged. For people that have played 3 Down Stars, they hate these radiation things, right? Even in episode Prelude, when you're fighting enemies, they hate these radiation fields. So I thought, if I put this weapon in this game, people can sort of feel like they can feel like a sense of justice. Like now the player gets to do the radiation, and the player gets to use this extremely annoying weapon. And I thought, yeah, that kind of justifies it now. Now it's fair. Now the player gets to do the annoying attack. Take that. So I'll let the enemies wander into there and take damage, and I'm just going to pick up my tokens, take my experience points, and level up my stuff. Looking for... Like that. I'm kind of cheesing. I'll show you the cryo skin. Oh, did I pick up cryo skin or electro skin? Oh, that's the end of the level. I got it. I got so addicted to using that funny radiation move, I didn't even show you the electro skin. Okay, Peck. Oh, Peck is kind of a boring move, you know. It's just a little peck. hit with your mouth parts. All right, so we're just waiting for it to load back to the campsite. All right, and what else? What do we got? All right, I don't want to spoil anything more. Let me give a think. Okay, I'm thinking here. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to spoil anything. I'll show you one more. Okay. All right. Okay. This is okay. Uh. Okay. I'm not going to say where this is from because I don't want to spoil it. But people who know where he's from will know where he's from. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, like I think he's a cute little doggy, isn't he? I mean, he's got a skeleton face, but you can be cute still. All right. So again, I'm not saying where he's from. But the people that recognize him will probably be pretty happy that he's in this game as playable. So this is our good guy. Oh, Cryospit. Oh, I might buy that. Maybe. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy that for $1. All right. So his special ability, it's kind of ridiculous. He's an extremely good playable. His ability is Special Power. It boosts his power by 50% for 10 seconds after you've performed a special attack. So every time you do special attack with the R button, your power of all of your attacks goes up by 50%. It lasts 10 seconds. That's crazy. You can level up that ability and increase the effect of it. This is a crazy strong character. All right, so he has a little hit move. He has his little grab from his game of Origin. Okay. Ooh, I don't have any other good abilities for him right now. We'll just do a quick mission for him. There we go. Yeah, and the dog-looking guy, he's from Episode Prelude on the Switch. He's funny. He might show up in other games as well. As you can see, he's showed up in this game. But I can confirm if you use Code Linker with Episode Prelude. Oh, this guy does so much damage! Are you seeing the damage right now? If you do combo attacks, this guy does so much. All right. Oh, defeat 20 enemies. Easy. Oh, he's so strong. I may have leveled him up a little bit. He's slow. He's a tank, of course. So I don't want to step on the flowers, otherwise I don't get the bonus. I just want to grab that weapon over there and see what I get. Okay, careful not to step on those flowers. I'll grab this weapon. I'll see how much damage I do with it. Yeah, if you code link Episode Prelude with Guardians and Metal Exterminators, you'll unlock that cool doggo. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, I got Explosive Breath. Cool, I can spam that. All right, take that. I mean, they've kind of locked me in here. Ow. Okay, don't step on the flowers. Ooh, I got really close to that too. See, he doesn't have any cool projectiles or anything like that, but you can pick up weapons, you can buy new weapons, you can earn new skills and whatnot. I'll just keep blowing them up. I only got to beat 20 of them. Ah, I'm getting killed here. I'm about to. The goats do a shocking amount of damage. All right, I'll just use my shield attack. What's my special attack look like? Okay. They are defeated now. Oh, did you see how much damage I just did? Yeah, I leveled up that ability that boosts my power. So if I use my special attack, my damage output increases on everything. You can see I'm doing in the thousands now. Yeah. Oh, I did triple sevens. As a gamer, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see those 4 digits. That was pretty awesome. I did 4-digit damage. But again, you can stack a bunch of skills together. You can combine things to get even stronger. Did you ever hear about Real Sound Kaze no Regret? That's the game without graphics I mentioned. Huh, interesting. I'll look it up. I haven't heard of that. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the weapon I got from that is called Flame Skin. which is pretty rad. I'll just equip it and I'll show you what it looks like. So now I've got flame skin. I'll go to, um, oh, cool. I can get radioactive bile or I can get flame spit. I'll equip both and then I'll show you what they look like in the level. Hopefully I get another chill mission, right? Okay, so this guy's so strong. He's not even maxed out as well. I'll show you his stats. He's not even maxed out on his stats. Um, yeah, I know there are. I'm so grateful, especially to all the new players that have just picked up the games. Getting message from people that say that they really enjoy Three Down Stars. They get to the part where they meet all sorts of different characters and monsters, and they really enjoy that. You know, so I hope that those people really enjoy this because they're going to see characters and monsters that they'll be familiar with. All right, here's my flame skin. Yep. So that's if anyone's near me, they're going to get hit. I think it's also you can. Okay, it's not that fast, but it combos into other moves. Oh, that just did 4,000. You know what? I think I've got abilities set up that are meant to do a ton of damage. Yeah, that's it. I think I've got stuff that boosts my projectile attacks as well. Oh, guys. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my special attack, right? That's going to boost my damage output. I was doing so much damage because I had comboed. So when you combo the weapons into each other, that's when your damage power output increases. So I'm going to use my special, um, and then that's when my damage output goes crazy. And then I'll combo my stuff together. There we go. Yep. Oh, right. So the skin moves, you know, like the flame skin, cryo skin, electro skin, they're meant to combo into the other moves. And when you combo, it makes those other moves stronger. So that's why the skin moves, even though they're not that good on their own, they make your other moves stronger. So it's good to have those. And there are, yeah, the three elements, electricity, ice, and fire. I'll get my shield out. I'll just defend and attack real quick. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to block attacks. I'm not going to get the bonus for this level. Um, so there's always a bonus, well, almost always a bonus. In this one, it was don't block attacks. I accidentally blocked an attack, so I've lost the opportunity to get that. I want my damage output. Give me my damage. Yeah. Oh, this guy's such a beast with his damage output. Got it. I got my 40 enemies. All right. Okay, let's switch back to the humans. Ooh, I got Bite. It has vampire armor. I'm pretty sure when I block an attack, I restore some health. So vampire armor is a pretty cool ability. I do like those. If you've played Three Down Stars Frontier Fighters, you're probably going to be familiar with some of the vampire abilities in there, where you get your health back. I love that kind of stuff. You know, you perform a specific ability, a specific action, and then you get a little bit of your health back. It all makes a difference, you know. All right, let's switch back to the humans. And then, you know, everyone's a big fan of Bull Brandish. So he's from Undertakers. If you code linker Undertakers with Guardians and Metal Exterminators, you'll get Bull Brandish. Coffee. Steven, are you there? You beat the game yet, Steven? Have you beat Ghoul Busters yet? All right, here we are. This is our dude. This is him, Bull Brandish. There we go. Let's see. Oh, you're towards the end of 3, 2. I hope you're having fun. All right, bear. Okay, so the one-time use weapons, when you go to the vending machine, every time you finish a mission and come back to camp, the vending machine is different. It's got different things for you. I can buy bear spray, a throwing axe, slingshot, or another throwing axe. Let's see. Oh, I don't think. Oh, you know what? I'll show you. Can I show you some events? Or have I? Oh, I might have finished all the events, all the character events with Bull. I'm looking at it. I think I have finished his events. Let's let me see here. I'll just boost some of his stats and I'll see what happens. Okay, cool. All right. Ah, The dialogue is on the bottom screen. You won't be able to see it on the stream there, right? What button am I pressing? Yeah, so you can see, okay, so I'll level him up some more and then we'll see what happens next. Oh, you're having a blast with Ghoul Busters. It's just hella tough. That's fantastic. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Look, it's not the longest game in the world, and I wanted to have challenging, focused levels where if I've got this much development time, then I want these levels to be good, even if there's not a ton of them. They're just tightly designed and they're interesting and challenging. I'm not sure how difficult or necessary it would be, but that code linker unlock is kind of hard to understand. But also, it would be nice to have a spot where it says what has been added from X game. Oh, right, like a list. That is a good idea. There isn't a list, but it does tell you. So, like I mentioned with the upcoming games, it uses a new interface which does a much better job walking you through the process. Um, Whereas for the games that are out right now, they're not as good. Well, say for example, Ghoul Busters. Ghoul Busters uses a new interface, so it's it's much better than the other games in terms of the interface. And I will do some videos as well. And because we've never seen a system implemented like this in games before, um, it is a bit tough to understand because it requires taking one code and putting it into another game. Okay, so we've got the next event for Bull here. So what I've been doing, I'm leveling up his stats, and then as you level up your character, it progresses through that character's story events. So you can see Bull is actually meeting up with another character. So if you've played Undertakers, then you'll recognize at least the name of the character. And if you kind of have a look at the character's clothes and colors, you actually might recognize the character. This is his neighbor. So this is the neighbor that you get the bow from in Undertakers. I don't know. I'll show you the dialogue. You probably wouldn't be able to see the dialogue anyway. It's too blurry. So I'll read it to you. So Honard says, "What are neighbors for?" Bull, what took you so long? Honard, I was in the middle of something when I got your message. The road to my house hasn't been graded yet, and it's rained a lot this season. Bull, sorry, I should have fixed that up. Honard, there's more to life than punching monsters and boulders with those big arms of yours, kid. Bull, ... Honard, when are you gonna meet a nice girl? Bull, I don't know, man. Honard, you know, when I was your age, I had girls jumping all over me. Bull, I know, you've told me before. Honard, some nights they just show up my house, 2 or 3 of them with a bottle of wine and a bag of... Bull, whoa, this is a lot of information. Bull, let's just get this job done. Honard, what's wrong, kid? Don't you got a special lady in mind? Bull, ... Honard, ha ha ha. Can't say I ever seen you blush like that before. Bull, I'll grade your road this weekend. Honard, why not stop by for a drink while you're at it? Bull, I'm too busy for a drink. Got things to do. There, so you get to see characters interact. And for me, as you know, I love stories and games. For me, the coolest thing is watching characters through different stages in their lives and how they interact with their friends and their relationships. So that's what I focus on when writing the stories and character interactions. So in this, we get to see Bull interact with his neighbor, but now it's what Undertakers was in the 70s. This is in the 80s. You know, he's probably about 12, 13, 14 years older in this game. So you get to see that, you know, they're still neighbors, and then they seems like they're still pretty close. Spiralite, I got like 6 different codes for the 3DS games, and the only one that does not accept the content is Ghoul Busters, so knowing what codes go where and which to use is the confusion. Right, yeah, okay, I'll make a video. Maybe I can just show you quickly just now. Do I have my 2DS here? Maybe this guy has battery power. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Turn it on. Oh no, the battery is flat. Okay. Plug in my 2DS here. Right. Yeah, thanks. Story is such an important aspect of Silver Falls. Right. Okay. So let me see what game I can test with. Can I open? What can I open on here? Right. I'll open Undertakers. Okay. Can I? What can I do here? Um, Let me think. I'll have to reset it. Can I reset it? Okay. Let me close. Let me reset the game here, and then I'll show you Code Linker. Okay, I'll close that. Can I close that? Emora, hello. We were just playing some Guardians and Metal Exterminators. Hopefully, this game will launch in North America in about 2 weeks, I'm hoping. So we're trying to get that organized right now. And the patch for Ghoul Busters is out now for North America, so you can get through the rest of the game. And I'm just showing an example of using Code Linker. So let me exit this. I wonder if I can open 3 Down Stars here. Close that. Let me open 3 Down Stars and see if that works. On software. If I open this one. Okay, I'm going to wait for the game to open. Okay. Oh no, that's different. Okay, hold on. That's I've got okay, I got something else installed here. I might have to grab a different console here. Let's see here. Oh wait, maybe I can just use might just use Ghoul Busters actually. That's a good one. Okay, so I'm going to start the streaming. Let's see if this works. It hasn't started up. It's not connecting. I think I do have to restart my console because the streaming software gets really funny. All right, I'll restart that. Oop, turn the volume down. Okay, so the way Code Linker works, I'll just turn the music down a bit more. So the way Code Linker works is every save file for your game has a blue code. So you take your blue code and you put the blue code into another game, and it turns that blue code into a yellow code. So you take the yellow code and you put it back into your first game, and it unlocks content. Yeah, Snicker Stream is pretty clunky. It's because you are using software and not a modded 3DS. Correct? Yeah, I don't have a modded 3DS for capture. I got one 3DS specifically so I can use Snicker Stream because people asked if we could do streaming and watch the games and whatnot. So it's not an ideal solution, but at least it kind of works. All right. Okay. Alrighty, so we've opened that. Now I'll open. Actually, this part doesn't even need to be on stream. Yeah, it's just to put something on screen. Okay, so what I will do is I'll have 3 Down Stars and Ghoul Busters, and I'll show you how to unlock content in 3 Down Stars. Here we go. Just waiting for it to load up. One of my least favorite things in games is having a character that becomes one of your favorite characters, and then future games in the series forget that that character exists. It's so disappointing. It really bums me out, right? Which is why I created the Code Linker system. So if you've got a favorite character, um, that's kind of my promise to you that I'll do my best to keep them in the story somehow and to keep progressing that character so you can follow that character throughout their life and you can still enjoy playing as that character in different games. Don't get me started on Claire Redfield. I don't even want to talk about Claire Redfield, all right? I'm surprised that a new Resident Evil game hasn't come out starring Claire Redfield, and it's just like an office simulator. And it's like, oh, you don't get to fight zombies or BOWs. Leon gets to do that. Claire, this is Claire's new game. This is Resident Evil 9, and it's an office simulator. You play as Claire Redfield, and you're just working in an office. There, you wanted Claire Redfield, didn't you? It's what it feels like, you know? All right. So I can't show you the bottom screen, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to Extras. Oh boy. Extras. Code linker. So this is the blue code, right? It's unique to everyone. It's not personally sensitive or anything. It doesn't matter if you give this code to anyone. So I have RJNKX. RJNKX. The Undertaker would have been very cool. I did want Undertakers to be playable in Guardians and Metal Exterminators, but I don't want to spoil anything, you know. But there is a story reason why I couldn't justify it. All right, so what I want to do is I want to use a key code. So I don't want to click on that yet. So this blue code, right? I have RJNKX. So I'll go to Ghoul Busters now. We can see Ghoul Busters. I click on Code Linker on Ghoul Busters, and I make the key code. So when you see that screen there on Ghoul Busters, it says how to make a key code. Enter the link code from another Silver Falls title. Yes, that's right, Spiral Light. Yeah, that's it. So it says enter the link code, and it shows the little, like a chain link there. So the chain link is next to that code. That's your link code. It's blue. So I'm going to click start here, right? And so you'll see this screen. So it says enter the link code, which is blue, which is, for me, is RJNKX. RJNKX. So I'm going to enter that. So on here, I go, and I'm taking the blue code and I'm putting it into there. So I have RJNKX. Okay, and then a little check mark or a tick mark will show up. I'll hit that, and then it creates this new code here. So this is now an unlock code, or a key code. So now it's created a key code, and it says enter this key code into another Silver Falls title. Okay, so this is now my new key code. So on 3 down stars, I want to say I want to use a key code. So I click use key code, all right? And now that's come up. I want to use the key code that Ghoul Busters has made for me. So Ghoul Busters has made a key code. I'm going to enter that now. So for me, I'm going to enter it YZTCC. YZTCC. I click OK. And it says content unlocked. Atticus Long Draw is now available in Frontier Hunters mode. Okay. And there we go. And I'll make a dedicated video as well, just with, you know, I'm taking up such a small corner of the screen right now. But I hope that makes sense. Yeah. It's a 2-step process. So you take the blue code from one game, put it into another one, and it makes the yellow code. The yellow code is what unlocks content for you. And the Heavy Shadow novel, that's almost done. I've got 3 chapters left to write. When I start selling the paperbacks for Heavy Shadows, Heavy Shadow will have a code linker system as well. So the novel will be able to add content to the games. So hopefully you enjoy the novel, and long-term, all of the future games are also set up to support the novel as well, to get content from the novel. So I hope that's exciting for people. Let me see, I'll open Frontier Fighters and see what happens. And I really hope people just find this exciting. Every time a new Silver Falls game comes out, I'm hoping people think, oh, I better go dig out my older games. I need to see what they'll unlock in the new game. Imora, I'm glad you like the code linker idea. I would have loved to have done things with like amiibos and whatnot, but I think this is just as good because people don't have to pay extra to unlock content between the games. And also, if say there's a game that you don't, it's not really your style, and you don't really want it, like maybe you don't like retro platformers, you can still unlock the content from Ghoul Busters. Just ask somebody to make the key code for you. And that way, it's not like I'm forcing you to unlock this DLC. Just ask a friend or ask someone you know, a family member, if they've got the game to unlock it for you. The Undertaker has... Oh, I see it. The Undertaker has a DLC character, the Wrestler. That'd be very funny. I don't know if someone wants to mod in the Undertaker. So, yeah, again, when the Snicker stream causes the console to be very slow. It's just loading now. Do you think if you do another series in the future, you will continue to do something similar with a code linker idea? That's going to be... Ooh, let me put this on standby. That's going to be a no. It's extremely demanding in terms of development and production. The amount of planning that goes into it is immense. Because I don't just plan code linker content for like the 2 or 3 titles I'm working on right now. I plan it for like the next 10, 12, 15 titles that I know I'll be working on in the future. So which means I have to develop all of those titles enough to where I know what the content, the character, and the stories will be, and I need to make sure they connect with the games that I'm developing right now. But it also means that when I develop those games in the future, I have to make sure they take into account the games I'm working on now. It's an immense amount of work, and my brain can only handle so much. I can fit a fair amount up there, but eventually eventually I'll run out of space. So Silver Falls will be the only series I do that has a code linker system. When I do other different game series in the future, they won't have a code linker system. So let's see here. All right, so if you have a look, I'll show you my 3DS here. So we did the code linker, and we just unlocked Atticus Longdraw. So I'll select him. Let's have a look. Spiral Light. Yeah, it's challenging. And if I'm not careful, I can accidentally mess up story beats and introduce plot holes very quickly. So it requires an immense amount of effort. And that's partly why I wanted to do the code linker system, is it ensures that I never get lazy or sloppy. It pushes me to make sure I'm always putting my absolute best effort into these titles. All right, and here we are, Atticus Longdraw. So there he is. There's our guy. Can you guys see that all right? There's our guy. So what we've done is we've taken one of the main characters from Ghoul Busters. We've connected the 2 games, as you saw, live on stream, and now he is playable in 3 Down Stars. So this guy's skill setup is very different from the other characters. When you look at his board here, so this is his board. The top screen goes blank when you're doing your skills. They're all going to be. Let me just find the ones that are really interesting here. Steven, you made it to 3-3. Congratulations. You're almost there. You're almost to the end. Well done. This is. I would love to hear what you think of 3-3. That's the final level. So I hope you enjoy the challenge. Right, so let's look at Atticus's skills. So the first skill that, you can easily unlock this one. This is the one that Atticus starts out on, is it increases bow damage by 25%. You don't have to do anything extra. You could always have that active. His next skill is boost melee power by 30% when you run longer than 2 seconds. That's a nice one. It's kind of a free bonus. 30% is a big boost. This is a ridiculous skill here. To the left on his board, you probably want to go for this one, is it increases your bow capacity by 1. So normally bows can only have 1 arrow loaded in. This lets you have 2 arrows loaded into the bow, which is pretty crazy.
You have critical snack, so the first shot after you consume an item is going to be twice as strong. You have magic bullet, so the first shot after reloading is going to be 30% stronger. That's a free boost. That's free 30% damage. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, so you have ammo overload. So it forcefully reloads weapons with an extra 20% rounds of ammo. For bows, that means that you get an extra arrow. So you can combine these two skills. You can do secondary arrow, and you can do ammo overload, which means your bow will have 3 arrows in it, which is ridiculous. On top of that, you're getting a free 25% boost anyway for all of your bows. Ammo pouch increases your maximum ammo capacity by 30%, which is very nice. Let's see, some good ones. Another ammo pouch. Ammo hunter, you pick up stuff. Swift switch. It speeds up switching your equipped weapons, that's nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice. And you have something here called, I don't even know if that's on stream. This is Primitive Hunter, so it boosts the damage of bows, crossbows, traps, and throwing by 15%. So if you get that, of course, that stacks with the Bow Expert. So 15 and 25, you're going to be 30 and then 40. You're 40% stronger on your bow stuff. He's such a great character for that. Obviously his skill board is designed to get the most out of bow equipment. Anyway, let's go back. Oh, he doesn't start out with any equipment, so you'd have to go to your box and get equipment out of your box. I don't have any equipment in my box. I'd have to take some stuff from my other characters. Let's see what we got here. Buy any? Okay, yeah. So this save file doesn't have a lot. It doesn't have much in it. This was just a testing save file, so I haven't been playing on this, so I didn't get much. But yeah, that's character. You can have a sit, enjoy the campfire, and of course you get stat boosts if you sit long enough. Oh, oh, Luna Knights, how's it going? Welcome. A spiral light. You must have a room with walls covered in flowcharts and webs to link and remember everything. Yeah, I don't, I have that digitally, not physically. It would take up my whole house. Looks like my dog is barking, which is very exciting. He must find something cool. All right, let's see who else we have here. Let me see. We've got Bull Brandish. Oh, I don't think I've unlocked anyone else in this save file. I was just testing a few things. Yeah. Heaps of people message me and they tell me that Bull is their favorite Frontier Fighters character. He's such a tank. He can really take the damage, and his melee damage output is fantastic. So he's a fun character to play. He just feels powerful, and usually people just message and say, "Dude, I code linked Undertakers and 3 down stars. Bull is so awesome in Frontier Fighters." Oh, Luna Knights, have you've unlocked Atticus, right? I think you mentioned that in the Discord, haven't you? Yeah, if there's anyone out there that isn't on the Discord, join the Discord, come and hang out with us, have a chat, just have a look at Bull's skills. All right, he always has ammo pouch. Let's see, he's good with ice weapons. Boost power of special attack 25%. Ah, this is what you want. This is this kind of stuff that Bull has. Bull's got a bunch of stuff like this ability. So it says boost damage of tool weapons by 35%. The ability is called Farmer Hands. It's just massive. He gets hyper trigger. You shoot 2 shots simultaneously when you're shooting firearms. What else you got? He has Rocksteady, which reduces your flinching time by 50%. Armor booster reduces damage by 15%. That's always active. Defensive reload. While you're reloading, you take 30% less damage. Giant armor reduces the damage you take from giant enemies by 25%. It's just, he's got all sorts of good stuff, He has defensive switch. If you're switching weapons, you take less damage. Oh, he also has secondary ammo. Ooh, there you go. That's what you want. He has super special power. it increases the power of special attacks by 50%, and then he has normal special power, which is 25%. So your special attacks, they stack 75% stronger. So yeah, people tend to really like Bull Brandish. He's just such a great character. But yeah, Atticus hasn't been, available in Frontier Fighters. I did 68 there. Take that. Oh, so they can chain into each other, because his special attack does inflict some special damage to the enemies. So for this training mode, you can keep stacking it. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Whereas, I've had people tell me they really enjoy Atticus. They'll say like, man, I had a bunch of bows stacked in my inventory, and then I didn't even use the bows until I got Atticus, and then now they're just doing tons of damage. Atticus does get his own special outfit as well. I forget which level it is. I don't know. If someone wants to ask, I'll figure out which level Atticus has his thing in. Luna Knights can't wait to use Teen Bull in White Inside its Umbra. Well, actually, White Inside its Umbra takes place 6 months before 3 Down Stars, so it's adult Bull still. Anyway, was there anything anyone else want to see? It's almost been 3 hours, so we better wrap things up. So again, I just want to thank everyone. Thank you for your support. And if you're new to Silver Falls, thank you so much for supporting the series. I really appreciate it. I'm still working on updates to improve the games further. The 3 Down Stars update is coming soon, and Guardians and Metal Exterminators hopefully should launch in North America in about 2 weeks or so. See, I don't have his outfit unlocked. It's there. I'll have to check my files. Obviously, I write down where all the unlockables are. I wonder if I have any outfits for Holt. No? There we go. Spiral Light. All right, you're signing out, Spiral Light. You're gonna play some Silver Falls. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Yeah. Luna Knights, you got here a bit late. Anyway, I'll catch you on the Discord. Everyone, thank you so much for supporting the games. It is tough. I do have an update video that'll be coming soon. I'm letting people know what's happening with the games. It's been such a tough situation. I'm working with Nintendo. I'm trying to get these games out in as many regions as I can, but time is against us. It's been tough. I'm doing absolutely everything I can. So thanks everyone. We'll catch you again soon. And then as soon as I know what's happening with Guardians and Metal Exterminators, I'll let you guys know. I'll make an announcement. All right, we're signing out. See you guys. Take care. Thanks everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks Juan. It was nice hanging out. I don't recognize your username, so if you're new, then welcome. I'm glad you're here, and thanks for coming to Silver Falls. We'll see you again soon. Take care. It was a fun stream. See you everyone. Bye. See ya. Thanks. Totally radio.